We are coming upon Goodwill. We're gonna do this baby 5 days in a row and kind of see what the turnover is, because we all know the prices are high. So are things actually selling? Let's go find out. We have more stuff out here than normal. It is Tuesday at 9:20. And I'm gonna come probably at a different time every day just because of my schedule, but we have $24.99 on this little chair and table set. It's super cute. And then look at this clock. There's the door handle that you would push. It is so big. They have $149 on it. And it's just metal, like a Hobby Lobby thing. Okay, we're gonna pick some pieces that catch my eye and then see if they're here tomorrow. So this picture is $6.99. That is not metal, I don't think. I think it's just paint. We had this growing up with the lid. A lot of sweet tea was drank out of it. Okay, somebody explain this to me. It's a pitcher, but it has the 3 holes. What is the point of that? I'm so confused. So this bunny caught my eye. That's plastic, I think, but it is a cute little idea, and you could easily do something like that. Here's a cute little bell, Billy, the Billy clocks, $1.99. And look at this bear. It's like foam roses, but can you see the bear? Interesting. This is kind of a neat picture. 1966, Mary Paul Parker. And then I do like this copper. It's like a ginormous mule. It's probably a planter. $4.49. Somebody liking this corn. I'm guessing it's a cookie jar for $5.99. Has a lid on it. What does it say? Shawnee. Maybe I should look that up. We got a small little treasure box. Oh, it's got some dominoes in it for $4.49. Oh, this is a cute play size set for $3.29. Little handmade. Maybe a jewelry box. The wood is beautiful. I don't know what it is. Okay, we have some mirrored wall sconces, $6.99 each. They're definitely vintage. There's some interesting pieces. I'm guessing they're from a restaurant. T.A. CAD Designs, maybe, Arizona. So like a shade over a wall lamp, maybe. Let's see, $8.98 on this one. Looks like a nice bowl that I'm guessing vintage. It's very heavy, has some etching. It's only $2.98. Let's see how fast they sell mugs, because I would think that's something that gets donated all of the time. This is a nice oak mirror, and it is only $2.99. So it's really sitting here upside down. Got some beads, a million staplers, ear care, and tons of those like fidget things. Well, somebody should have bought these for Easter. Succulent that has bugs is in a black version of this, and I love the pot. It's $4.99. So I think I was here last week, and I'm gonna say a lot of the furniture and larger toys was here then too. Did not have this table and chairs last time. They've got $79.99 on it. Wish there were 2 of these, although I'm not sure my son would like it, but they are looking for 2, maybe 3 white bar stools. That's a cool, huge photo. These look like original canvases. Signed. $5.99 each. Oh, that frame's cool. It says and fencing is what it looks like. Another huge photo. I mean, here's the kid, here's my hand. So these had to have been on display in some big office somewhere. Here last week, they've got $9.99 on the folding chairs each. I feel like it was a higher price last week, but maybe I'm remembering wrong. Only $16.99 on this little entry table. These pillows caught my eye. And then this is very unique. I think it's new though. New or somebody's DIY project. Some cute little puppies. $2.09 each. The 09 part just gets me. Why 09? Hey, this mug caught my eye. It's not marked, and then this one has the same style. Growing up on a dairy farm, my mom decorated with cows, so they always catch my eye. Okay, I thought, oh my gosh, there's St. Vincent de Paul. I wasn't really sure where it was gonna be, and they open on Saturday, and of course I'm out of town on Saturday, but now I know where it is. Literally all the thrift stores in Ankeny are on the same road. That's awesome. So anyway, I drove around with the horse wall sconce and the corn cookie jar for a while, and I decided I was gonna get them. And then I untaped the corn cookie jar, thank goodness, and it had a lot of damage on the top. You couldn't see it at all when the lid was on, but if somebody actually wanted to use it, I would think you put that lid down too hard and it was gonna break eventually, or if you have kids, it was definitely gonna break, you know. So I decided to put that back on the shelf. And then I don't know if you've paid attention, but I'm weird about just buying one thing when it's not like something I'm obsessed about. So I do think the wall sconce I could have sold for $80 up, and it was only like $9. And it's a horse, so it's kind of my style, but it's newer, and I don't know, I just wasn't feeling it. So since we're gonna be coming every day, I don't wanna fall into the trap of just because I'm out thrifting, I have to buy something. I want to be strategic. We will compare what is there today, new stuff, and what stuff has disappeared tomorrow. Hey, we are at Goodwill for the second day in a row. This is Wednesday, it's about 9:15, so we'll see what is still there, what new things are out, what's gone. I'm very curious actually how fast the flip is, the turnover is. Okay, so starting here in the entryway, they've got all these chairs that are new and they're all sold. They were $5.99 each. I don't remember these two tables or this little bench being here, but the table and two chairs is gone. The clock is still there. Looks like they sold one of the loungers that they had. Okay, just looking at this shelf, that picture that was right here that caught my eye, must have caught somebody else's eye because it's gone. Nothing else over here is noticeable to me. These shelves look pretty similar, so I know that these were here, and then that picture down at the end that I talked about still there as well. Some things that I remember, the lamb was here, this candle is here. This bell might be different. I kind of like it with the brass on top. $3.99. The horse was there. I don't remember the bird though. But there is empty spots on the shelves this morning. But he did buy that corn cookie cutter. The copper and the basket weave are still here. Also spy that picture. The big mirror that was sitting here is gone. And the horse one is down there. The sconce and the cactus one is, those are both still here. Those were about the only things that really caught our eye on the metal section. Oh, those brass sconces were over here and they're gone. These mirrors were over by the picture frames last time. This I think is new and just somebody has painted it. It's like a resin. Not really seeing anything that we can double check that's here. That was here yesterday. This turkey basket is new. Actually, it might be a planter, but that's actually kind of cute. Not seeing a price, so it must just be the basket price. That was here. There was a painted, maybe pink basket. It's gone, but for the most part, maybe this black one is new. I do like the weave on the bottom. It's like somebody painted it but left the top raw wood. In the wood section, there's a few things that are new. This wasn't there last time. This basket wasn't there. This shelf. Etched mirror with a deer on it is new. Pear painting is new. These bird cutouts. So there's a lot different on the wood section. That box is still here, but I feel like there was another box that I looked at yesterday. This is a cute plaid tray. It's new or newer. Let's see, originally $44.99. Ashland, I think it says. But it's cute pattern. I'm not seeing a price tag. So maybe it's considered plastic storage for $1.99. A napkin holder that's kind of like a faux enamel. Wanting either a silver tray or a copper tray. This one I don't like because it's not flat, but I need it for my new coffee table. This Iron Chef thing looks nice. This would be a good gift. Originally $7.99 and now it's $3.99. Let's see, I feel like there was a picture or something that we like. What is that? That is so weird. Is it supposed to have a lid to make it look better? But I can't remember now what it was. These were here, that pump spray was here. They did bring in some rolling pins, so this one is a little bit smaller size. This one is definitely old and has been used a lot. So these are only 89 cents. That's such a great price. Let's see, the beads are still here. There were some eggs up here. Those are gone. The little fidget things are still here. Furniture is looking about the same. That bookcase and the side table, I don't remember those from last time, but the bookcase is sold. This little cabinet's $9.99. There were a set of books of something right here, and that set has gone. A couple other books that had caught my eye just mainly because they were big. I know that they're still here. These are kind of neat. Looks like a watercolor. I wonder what this means. Here's another one. A third one. I wonder if they're like layers of skin or something. I do love the colors. And they are $3.59 each. Okay, so yesterday there was only one bar stool. Today there are 2 bar stools. It looks like they change height. My son needs 3, so I don't think he's gonna like these. Otherwise, I would say a lot of the same. This oval mirror is new. It's beveled. I'm not seeing a price tag. These paintings are still here, and so is that barnwood piece that I talked about yesterday, as well as the pillows. I do think this one is new to being out here, but these 2 we looked at yesterday. The folding chairs that were here did sell. There are a lot less people here on a Wednesday than were here on Tuesday. Our glass bowl that I liked, it's still here. All right, hey, somebody moved the mugs that I liked over here by the cow mugs. I did not do that, but those were my favorites and they are still here. Okay, well, the 89-cent rolling pin was hands down the best thing in there today. There were some new things, but mainly like skillets and cookware and things that I have no interest in. Nothing new that was cool, or if it was new since yesterday, it already had sold. There were a lot of empty spaces and no one was putting stuff out. And I was really surprised at just how dead it was compared to yesterday, because I feel like I'm here about the same time. I maybe got here a little bit earlier than yesterday. So I think I'll probably do a challenge like this again, just because I'm really curious what days are busiest for shopping and then what days they end up putting the most stuff out. Or like, I don't know if you could track it and see when people donate the most. Like, are Mondays the best because people donated on Saturday and most thrift stores are open Saturday and Sunday now? So by Monday they have that stuff processed. I don't think getting things donated is they're struggling with. More like people who have the things that I like, when do they donate? I'm blinded by the sun, but that's okay because we want warm weather, right? So we are here at a little bit different time. It's Thursday, 1:45 p.m. So let's see what we can find. What did we already see this week? What's new? These tables were here, that stand, the clock. I think the seed spreader's new. Lounger was here. So this hasn't changed too much. Get some new things put up here. So this mirror, and then the mirror behind it. These cups are new, but pretty much these plates and other stuff were here. Okay, at first glance, I thought that glass bowl was gone, but it's just moved over, so it's still here. Cow mugs are here, although moved over. I'm not seeing the other mugs that I taped earlier this week. Same candlestick holder, that mirror was back there. The sheet, probably some new things mixed in as well. I don't remember this being here. Looks like that weird picture, I wasn't sure what it was for, is gone. Trying to think what else we scoped out on this side. Nothing that I can think of. The duck lid jar, that's still here. This is a new pot, kind of cute with the little wood handle. Let's see what the bottom says. Trans pack. It's really sticky and gross. Well, here is a nutcracker bowl, which I know I've shared before, but I like to turn them over and then use them as a cloche base. This one's different. It's got like a cast iron metal crank piece in the middle. A brass sleigh. This is crazy lightweight, so probably new. This is interesting. Kong. Is it just like a cat scratcher? No idea. We do have like a fruit basket here. It's actually a fish basket, I think, or fish cage. Blue thing is still here. The cactus light is here, although the horse one is gone, so someone finally decided to take that. Here's those mirrors. A mailbox and a shoe shine box. This is, I think that says $3.99, $8.99. Be cooler if there was some good brushes in it. Looks like newer stuff. Otherwise, nothing's really catching my eye here. Okay, this one is a new planter. This brass with the faux rope. Let's see, I'm not seeing a price tag yet. So I don't know if pots are a standard thing. That one's $4.99. Beads are still here. This is a fun little moon shelf. You can put your fingernail polish on it. Right, a lot of the same things are up here, I think. I'm not seeing that spritz bottle, and the rolling pins have definitely gone. Basket, the desk divider. Here, this is new. So true. Remember that, Matt. Okay, not looking like much new. This tall table bar, that's definitely new. I don't remember the bar stools. This glass table is new. Pretty much the same pillows. Pretty much the same art. This is actually a legit painting. 2003. This clock is definitely new. It is giant with an oak base or side. $5.99. It said Howard Mills, I think, on the bottom. I'll get a picture. Some nice chairs with the leather. They are $6.99 each, and there's 2 of them. These bowls are very interesting. They're $2.99, so it looks like they're inked, but this is 3-dimensional. And then same with that one. So interesting. And then this basket is different. Looks like it might have a little bit of chip in there. It is new. $2.99. Copper bowl still here. Or planter. I'm not gonna lie, another disappointing day because the clock was pretty cool. It was giant, so but I could see flipping that. And then those glass kind of oval shaped bowls, I found, you know, how much they resell for, so that would have been a profitable flip. But nothing that was just like, awesome, you gotta go home with Brooke. So maybe tomorrow. Okay, we're back again. It is Friday at 1 o'clock. I see the big clock in the window, the seed spreader, and the lounger. Got a couple new chairs. These are $9.99 each, and a little table for $12.99. One of those mirrors sold, and it's replaced with a backpack, but otherwise we still have the plates. The bowls we were debating are still here. And I spied this. There were some antique, like saucer and cup sets down here that did sell. And I spy the cows. I think the lemon's new, but we still have the wreath here, the horse, the anniversary clock. This curling iron has been added. Let's see, $1.99, so that's a good price for an antique curling iron. This is a fold-up travel one. This bell is still here. I think these 2 are added. This is kind of a cute, Danish pattern. This was not here last time. Not sure if it's old or new. Maybe hand painted. Definitely a big crack. Still here. Down in the comments, are these spoon rests? Because they have that little spot on one end, open spot. Oh, that's a cute little set. My mom collects the blue and white. And there's that nut bowl. This one is $13.99. The sleigh is still here, that brass planter, the cactus light. Oh, somebody moved our copper planter, and we've got that blue thing. These little drawers have been added. Other than that, oh, that brass towel holder's new. Just some random things, nothing that's something Brooke's interested in. So we recognize that. This little toolbox is new. Could use this for a graduation party. I'll tag a blog post on how you can use them. The little Jesus plaque for $3.59 is new. The divider, even though it's new, I like it. But it's been in here a while. Little heart shelf is new. The blessed box. Those lanterns are both new, and I don't remember the candlesticks either, so we might look and see how much they are. The one brass planter with the ropes is still here, but they've added to the plant pile. All the beads are still here. So I've seen someone else talk about this before, that people paint the brass. So they painted it gold, but it actually is a solid brass piece per the sticker. The bottom actually looks like brass, but the rest of it doesn't. So that's disappointing, and that's too big of a job. Oh, and there's a green lantern too. Yesterday I said the spritz bottle had sold, but it hadn't. It must have just been hidden by something, but there was like some blue polka dot things here, and I'm not seeing them. I think at least one silver tray sold. Seems like a good price. It's $14.99 for all of this silverware. And I normally see them, let's see, we're at Goodwill, and Salvation Army normally has them for like $60 or more. Let's see if I can take my glasses off and read what the heck this says. Looks like instead of William Rogers, it looks like BB Rogers. I don't think that was here yesterday. We still have the country china, the bear rocker, the pumpkins, this pig. New furniture in, that's only $40. Still got the chair here, although I don't see, or the table, I don't see the bar stools. The glass table's here, but the other table with, I think it was green on it somewhere, it's sold. This little side table, that is new for $10.99. One bar stool sold, not the other one. Okay, the wood piece we've been checking out, still there. The canvas paintings, they are gone. The pillows, definitely new ones, these diamond ones. And then a girl was just walking around in her cart with a whole croquet mallet set. But these are just newly out. I think the purple are newly out. Okay, a lot of the bigger books that we saw either on Tuesday or Wednesday, those are gone. We got two wooden chairs, $6.99 each. These are definitely new. The big clock is still in here. This table and then these chairs are still here. It's this gray thing the first time, but you hang it on the wall and put your folders into it. So we're gonna keep an eye on that and see if it sells next time. Okay, here are the two things I grabbed today. Now we're just gonna decide if we're buying them or not. Okay, we are back at Goodwill. It is Sunday at like 12:30. I missed Saturday. We were down in Centerville. It's been kind of a cloudy day, but looking at the camera right now, it's seeming really bright. So I know the clock is in the front window. Let's see what else has moved. We're still there. They moved the blue chair out here. I think there was multiples and there's only one left. Here is a unique metal chair, more chairs and a bench. And then everything on this side has already been here. This little side table is new though for $8.99. I really like the handles and the drawer slides, really nice. That backpack cooler is gone, but pretty much everything else is the same. Okay, this ice bucket is new in here, just kind of a plastic wooden style. There's that tray over there. I wonder if that's another one because I haven't seen it in here the last couple days. So there's definitely new things in here today. We have this little stitched work piece. This is plaster. There's a set of them. Soldiers. And it is definitely busy in here. Maybe a few things have changed on this shelf, especially this. I thought this was going to be like a log tree planter, but it's some kind of pitcher with a broken arm on it. I can't read that. Brass candlesticks are still here that have been painted. Not seeing a lot difference here. Still all the beads, and they've added a lot of yarn. You got a brand new toilet seat. It's a nice long corner shelf that someone has spray painted poorly. $3.99, but I do like the shape of it. I'm not sure what this is because it looks like it had a lid at some point. Someone has lined it with different things. Must just be the box price. Not sure what this gizmo contraption is. What's your guess? Put that down in the comments. Teddy bear is still here. I'm not seeing that cactus sconce, so it is gone. The brass basket's still here in the sleigh, and the towel holder. Our pig's still here. This box, the candle holder, and all of this is $4.49 each. I remember seeing this glass compote. Ducky got pushed to the back. This is a nice acrylic stand, Lazy Susan. I'm guessing it's for makeup. I mean, it's $4.99. You could use it for whatever you wanted. Let's see what the price is on this. They don't have it marked, and I can't remember if they had the last one marked. So either this is another one or the same one. Honestly, the kitchen stuff is pretty much the same. I know this yellow set's been here. There's more dolls in the pile. Those are probably some good flowers for Memorial Day. Our sheep's still here. This horse head is new. It's like a planter. Larry growing. What, they had $4.99 on it? No, $2.09. Why $2.09? A lot of those bells that were in here are gone though. I see the one with the box, and that was about it. This is a new Chase lounge for $59.99. I think it would clean up okay. This corner cabinet's been here for a while. Still that bar table, the glass, that's all been here. Looks like they got a new couch and a new black table that's distressed. This one is really nice. Has $9.99. Has these weird like corner details, and it's nice and polyurethaned. This was here at least on Friday. I'm not remembering this new piece, kind of like a paint by number. That's still here, and the welcome board is new. Now this pillow actually says that it's down. Right? Down Dreams. And you can machine wash it, so I'm kind of tempted to get that. Some little like dividers or window inserts. This little recipe box is cute. Must just be the wood price. I think that was $4.99. This ottoman's kind of neat, $14.99. I think it'd clean up. It's got a wood bottom and an upholstered top. The chairs are still here. It's moving the big clock. Okay, I see at least one of the cow mugs. Other than that, I'd say we've had a little bit of turnover in the mug department. This one has been here this whole time, or the set pair. Our punch bowl is still here. Hey, definitely new things since we were there Friday, but nothing that's even really very tempting. And a lot of the things are still there. I don't know. I just don't feel like they have very good antique pieces or the pieces I'm looking for. All right, let's try this again. I got a phone call. So we are going to Goodwill for the 7th day, and we'll see how it goes. So the clock is still here, and so is pretty much everything else in the front has not changed. If anything, maybe they marked these chairs down. Same over here. I don't think there's any change. Okay, we'll start here. The fruit bowl's been here. This has been here, the anniversary. This little rainbow napkin holder's cute. I've seen people paint them to actually be rainbow colors. This looks neat. It kind of looks like carnival glass, but it's newer. Oh, a little heart dish. That would be cute. But you know, I really like this mirrored tray. $14.99 from Marshall's, and they have $2.99 on it. I think that would look pretty in your bathroom. Well, our duck is still here. The compote is still here. We do have a lot more serving dishes, which I don't know if people use those anymore because they are always donated. These candle holders are nice, and I do think they are antiques. So they're not marked. So I'm not sure if that makes them $1.49 each. I'm not seeing a generic tag. This is a uniquely shaped bowl. Definitely has a lot of weight to it for $3.99. Let's see, we've got like a bedazzled dragonfly or butterfly here. These look like they were probably somebody's wedding flowers, maybe prom, but not a whole lot of change here. Let's see if this one is marked. This one is a Hager, and stoneware piece is marked TZ, so I think that's Studio Pottery, and they both have some weight to them, so TZ. You know I love the color scheme. Here's a nice decanter for $3.99. One of the things you always want to check is to see if you can actually get the stopper out with the cork, because sometimes the cork's like permanently wedged in there. Okay, so none of the vases are marked. They're $4.49 each. This basket is new for $6.99. Right, this is still here, and then that white corner shelf someone just grabbed. This is new. I don't think it's been out here, but the recipe box, it's just gotten moved over to its home instead of being over with pictures. This random, we don't know what it is, piece is still here. Basket is plastic. $4.99. Well, the sleigh got moved over here. This acrylic glass, I think it's glass, not acrylic, candle holder. I don't remember seeing that. And then someone has stood up this wall-mounted file box. Brass planter is still here, and so is the towel holder. I do think we have some new signs out, although our pig is still here. And the candle holder. This is new with the strawberries. These are still here, but I am not seeing the cows. So I think there was at least 2 cows they must have sold. Ottoman is still here, that couch, black table, these pieces. This one is new though for $24.99. You have a little rolling cart. It is a great height. Don't remember this from yesterday, and they also have a kennel here. A little pop-up. Here's where that big clock got moved over with the art. So it is still here. And that barnwood piece, I do not see it. All those like glitter pillows have definitely sold. And I think all the pillows that were here last Monday, they are gone as well. We've got a skeleton for $49.99. And then this like spiral table, or table stool. It's new for $8.99. And I'm not seeing a price on this shelf. If they really hung it with command strips like they have on the back, I'm impressed. It's kind of a cool side table, $19.99. The glass is beveled. So yesterday a guy was looking at the books, and I don't see it now, like oh, here it is, they've put a lot of books up. But The Hate You Give, my daughter's read the book and said it was amazing and totally different than the movie, like everything. But the movie was great. Ottoman's still here, and looks like one of the chairs sold. And that side table has a matching coffee table for $24.99. These planners are pretty popular, $6.99. And originally $19.99. So that's new over here, but a lot of this has been here. Oh, these chess pieces are cool. $4. Now it's $1.99. This blue thing just got moved to a new location, and the lemons are still here. New canisters up here. I feel like a lot of the stuff on the shelf is different other than our little country teapot here. A new ice bucket. It's kind of purple. It's pretty. 3 of these match. Well, that says Gilliard, but they look the same. 5-piece place settings. This one is different, but that would be a great gift. Recognize this. This little teapot was in here yesterday. I think this decanter is new, but here's what I'm talking about with the cork. Just got to be careful and test it before you go home. Mini plastic pitchers. Okay, she grabbed this and then she put it back. Here are those pottery pieces I'd shared, and I've shown you the Jesus plaque before. This is a good invention, but the crazy thing about my kitchen is this wouldn't fit in my drawer. It's the stupidest thing. A lot of the boxes have sold. This one appears to be a new one that's out.